Welcome back to Pijara Park. We've got a special guest in between races here. We've got a little bit of time on Sky Thoroughbred Central, joined by one of the young guns here in the West, in Aaron Mitchell. And Aaron, congratulations, because on Saturday it was a big day for you. You outrode your claim with Beateroid for your boss, Simon Miller. That was a big thrill.
Yeah, it was to finally outride my claim. Been working hard since I got back in Perth, and no, it was just great thrill.
You're from a famous family here in the West, Willy Mitchell. We all know how great he is and what he's done in the sport here in WA. Being a jockey, is that always what you wanted to be?
Yeah, pretty much since I could sort of walk, always be down the stables with Pop, and yeah, it's something I always wanted to do.
Yeah, and obviously you've had tremendous success, but especially that last 12 months. There's probably been a turning point in your apprenticeship there with Simon Miller. He was your master. What was that turning point? Because you did spend some time in Melbourne with Pat Carey, but when you came back here to Perth, you just kept on kicking goals.
Yeah, that's right. Simon's given me a lot of opportunities since I've been back, and I've just been, head down at the moment and working on my weight and changing my style a little bit has had a lot to do with it, and a bit of maturity as well.
We mentioned Wally, your grandfather, and Simon Miller's your master. Who has been the biggest influence on your career?
It'd probably have to be Simon and Pop as well. They've taught me a lot since I've come back as well.
You've ridden a lot of really promising horses over your time as an apprentice. Probably the best, Sienni in First Among Equals. Sienni was the favourite for the Karrakatta Plate, and she gave you a couple of big thrills earlier on in this season. Yeah,
that was pretty exciting. She's a really nice horse on the way up, and yeah, it was great to get the opportunity. And also First Among Equals, he ran the other day in the Goodwood, and he looks to be a pretty nice horse.
That day at Northam, he was first up from a break in that Northam Sprint, a time-honoured race here over in the West, and he defeated Mad Azza, who finished fourth, I think, in a winner bottom, so it was a pretty hot field. Did he give you a great thrill that day? Yeah,
definitely, and to win a race like that for Simon and also Brett Fogarty, who's been good to me since I've been back.
Challenges now after coming out of your time as an apprentice is making it as a senior rider. You're in a really good stable with Simon Miller. You're confident that you can continue the support with that camp and make a really good fist of it as a senior rider?
Yeah, definitely. If I keep my head down and stay focused, and hopefully I get a few outside opportunities as well.
How do you get your head around that, becoming a senior rider? Do you have to find a manager now? What's the process?
I think I'll just go on my own for a little bit just to see how things go for the next couple of months, and if it starts to get a little bit difficult, I will find a manager. But at the moment things are going well, so I won't change too much.
You're one of the tallest jockeys going around. You could nearly get a game for the Perth Wildcats. You mentioned your weight just early in this interview. You say that's under control now?
Yeah, definitely. I don't try to ride too light, 56 and 55 if I think they're a winnable chance.
And obviously that's a fitness regime that you have to undergo. What is the processes for you during a week now to make sure that your weight is under control?
Obviously I've got a diet, pretty strict. Also, I do a little bit of walking and cardio to, just help, tighten me up a bit.
What jockeys do you look up to over in the West? What jockeys do you look at their videos and you admire from afar?
You couldn't go past Pikey. He's a good jockey to watch and to learn off.
What's it like riding against Willy Pike? Because we all know how great he is over here in the West, but he's got such a big following right around this country. He just seems to be in the right places at the right times.
Yeah, it's great fun because he's very competitive to ride against, and it's really good.
Over the winter, have you got a couple of nice rides you're looking forward to?
Nothing coming up at the moment, but I'm sure Simon's got a couple of handy 3-year-olds coming through. Maybe Scalpel might be one to look out for.
Job well done. Congratulations. You have come a long way. You represent yourself beautifully, and you should be proud with your achievement to ride out that claim. It's not easy to do, and it was a wonderful performance. Well done, mate.
Thanks very much, Gareth.